Hello everyone. So the next problem under total quality management is a company manufacture a component on batches of 2000 each. So there's one company that is producing the products in a batches. So each batch consists of 2000 number of products. So each component is tested before being sent to the agents for sale. So before selling the products, the company is testing those products whether they are good in quality, whether there is any defective product or not. So each component can be tested at the factory at a cost of rupees 25. So what is the cost for testing the product for per product is 25 rupees. So if any component is found to be defective, it can be rectified by spending 200. So this is the information of testing the products before selling it. So that is 25 will be the cost for testing it, and if they are getting any kind of defective products to correct that product, the additional charges will be 200. So in view of large demand for the component and the sophisticated system of manufacturing, so as they have a large demand in the market for their products, one proposal is given that pre-testing should be there and they have to give warranty for their products. So if they are not testing, if they are not doing the pre-testing, that is they are not testing their products and they are selling like that only, and after selling the products any kind of complaints comes or it is returned by the agents or returned by the sellers, so to rectify those things the cost will be 400. So before selling, if they found any kind of defectiveness, the cost will be 200. After selling, if they find any kind of defectiveness, the cost will be 400. We can say it is double. So what we are need to present is we have to give them what percentage of manufacturing of component will the company find it cheaper to pre-test each component. So it means we have to give what is the percentage of the defectiveness. If the company is getting this much of defectiveness, this percentage of defectiveness, if this exceeds, they have to introduce the pre-testing in the company. So here they have not given us what is the amount of defectiveness they are getting out of this 2000 products. So for we have to calculate what is the defective product. So for that we can assume it as D. So we'll assume the defective product as D. So we have two cases here. One is testing the product before selling, another is testing the product after selling. So first one is if each component is tested before sent to the agent for sale, what will be the cost. So they have given here the cost. So first is number of components in a batch is 2000 and cost of testing each component, sorry, this is 25, not 200, this is 25, corrected, this is 25. So cost of rectification before dispatch, company internally if they are finding a defectiveness in the product before dispatch, the cost will be 200. So total cost will be 200 for 200 units. If they are testing the product, 25 rupees will be charged. So 2000 into 25 plus the cost of rectification. So this defective products ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ 200 charge ಆಗುತ್ತೆ for rectifying, for correcting the product. So we don't know how much is the defective products, so 200 into D. So this is the total cost in case of pre-testing before dispatching the product to the agents. So next, if the component is dispatched without pre-testing and any defective received back for rectification, so ವಾರಂಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಾರಂಟಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 400. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದಿ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ assume it as D. So 400D. So now we have to solve this equation. So first equation is 2000 into 25 plus 200D. Next equation is 400D. So if we combine both of this, so 2000 into 25 plus 200D equals 400D. So now we have to solve this equation. So simply we'll solve this equation. So 400D is there, so if 200 comes here, so minus 200D, 2000 into 25, so 200D into 50,000, D into 50,000 divided by 200 will the, that is the defective products, will be 250. So out of 2000, 250 will be the defective products. So defective components is 250. So what is the percentage of defectiveness they are getting? So 250 divided by total number of components is 2000 into 100, so 12.5% is the percentage of defectiveness they are expecting. So the conclusion, the analysis is, if they are getting the defective products above 12.5% number of components, the pre-testing should be recommended. So 12.5% ಇಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ, ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದರೆ, ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರೀ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ನ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. So this is all about the solution. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in your group. Thank you.